أهلا وسهلا خديجة. ويلكم خديجة. خديجة صديقتي من النمسا، وهي ليها طريق روحي أخذ مدة كبيرة من عمرها يعني، وهي حابة تحكي تجربتها عن إزاي وصلت إنها بقت صوفية مسلمة، يعني إزاي تدرجت بقى في البحث ورحلتها الروحية ورحلتها الفنية برضو. I honor to have a truly inspiring guest. She comes from Austria, and her journey is not just a change of religion, but deep and meaningful spiritual transformation. Her path has taken her across different worlds, from exploring spiritual traditions in India to eventually embracing Islam and later discovering the beauty of Sufism. It is a journey of searching and questioning and ultimately finding peace and connection. What makes her story so special is the depth of her experience and the sincerity of her quest for truth. Today, she lives as a Muslim in Austria and visits Egypt from time to time, carrying with her unique perspective that bridges different cultures and spiritual paths. In this conversation, we'll explore her journey, her challenges, her inner transformation, and what faith truly means to her today. هي طبعا كانت في فترة من الفترات برضو في الهند واعتنقت الهندوسية. وهي حابة بقى بتحب مصر كتير، وتزوجت كذا مرة رجل مصري. وهنبدأ في الأسئلة كده معاها. Can you tell us a bit about yourself and your background before embracing Islam?
My name is Khadijah. I'm from Austria, and I became a photographer when I was 15 years old. I started with the photographic school and journey, and this also was giving me a kind of searching and looking for the beauty. And at the age of 13, I have got a book about Heinrich Harrer's The Beauty of Himalaya. When I have seen this book with the yogis inside living their life in the mountains of Himalaya, ascetic life and praying for God and eating less as possible, doing their yoga exercises, my wish became very strong to know more about these people. And when I became a photojournalist, professional freelancer in 1995, I started to travel frequently to India. And
يعني at that time your age was?
At the time, I'm born on 1963, and 1984, I was the first time in India.
And you are born as a Christian?
I was born as a Christian, yes, and I was also religious. I mean, I was always believing in God. And I like to go to the church. I was praying also always to God. For me, God was somehow a source of light, because we cannot imagine God as a picture like we see in the church, Jesus as a figure. For me, God was always a source of power, a source of light, a source of peace and connection with myself. So I like to go to the church when I was a child.
Great. And you started to go in India while you were around 20s?
Yes, I started to travel to India the first time when I was 22. Yes, because of this this wish to know more about the yogis in Himalaya when I was 15 years old became always stronger and stronger. And I was starting to read books about Hinduism, about other religions than Christianity. Also, I already started to read about Islam, Buddhism. But the dream and wish to travel to India, when it became true, it was the first time, and I was 22. And in this time, I was still a little bit shy to take pictures from people or to ask people if I can take pictures. So I took not many pictures at this time, but we went to Kashmir. At this time, we went to Kashmir and also Ladakh. This was also in my dream that I wanted to see Ladakh. Ladakh is a part between China and Kashmir, India. And you can travel to Ladakh from Srinagar. It's in Kashmir, and Kashmir is Muslim and Hindus, both of religions, but Ladakh is Buddhism. It's influenced much from Tibet. Now it's China, but its influence is much of
So at that-
Tibetan Buddhism.
Okay, so at that time you embrace Buddhism.
No, in this time I already was, of course, interested in Buddhism, and I started also to read books about Buddhism and, of course, about Hinduism, because my first husband, he also was interested in Hinduism, so we were both searching for a life, let's say, with yoga into our life and meditation. And we traveled together the first time to India when I was 22.
Your
Later-
husband were from Italy?
He was from Italy, yes, and was also very interested in Hinduism, and he studied the music, Hinduism
Hindus.
music, Qawwali music, and
Oh.
different kinds of music. But after our divorce, it was the second time when I traveled to India. It was in 1988. I went with my son Danilo. He was in this time, he was 3.5 years old. We traveled to many different places because I was making like a program. I wanted to see some Hindu hotspots, some Christian hotspots, and some Muslim hotspots. So I was planning our travel to, like, let's see different religious places and these different cultures. So during this time, I learned how to travel in India, because it's not so easy for a Westerner to travel in India. And after this time, I started also to find my yoga teacher at the university. He was from India, from Kerala. I started with Hatha Yoga, very intense. I tried to practice it every day, and it was the time when I was really interested in Hinduism. But I didn't have a master in this time. My only master in this time was my yoga teacher at the university. He was a teacher for Hatha Yoga.
Hatha Yoga.
Hatha Yoga.
At that time, you embrace Hinduism?
I mean, not official. This was coming later.
Oh.
Yes.
And after that, how many years from starting practicing yoga then?
Yeah, then practicing Hatha Yoga, of course, I was interested also in Hinduism more and more. And when I was a photojournalist, a freelancer, we did a documentation about 4 boys from my countryside. They went by bicycle to India, and from India to Austria again. And in this time, I was dreaming to make a documentation about the yogis in Himalaya, because I read a lot of them. And I have known from this very big religious festival, the Kumbh Mela. Kumbh Mela, Kumbh is the pot. The pot Mela is the festival, and this Kumbh Mela is the festival of the nectar of immortality. This nectar of immortality is into this pot. In the Hindu mythology, there is a story that the bird Garuda is the bird where Vishnu is flying through the universe with this bird. And once he was flying through the universe, and he has this pot with this nectar of immortality. And the devils and the evil was behind him because they wanted to have a drop of this nectar of immortality that is inside this pot. So while he was flying through the universe, there and the devils and evils demons behind, four of these drops fell down on earth. And there are the four places where Kumbh Mela, these big religious festivals, take place in Nasik, Ujjain, Haridwar, and Allahabad. And in Allahabad is the biggest festival because there are three holy rivers coming together. Every 12 years there is this festival in Allahabad because there is coming Ganges, Saraswati is a river flowing underground, and Yamuna River. And every Hindu wants to go once in a lifetime to these big festivals of immortality, because when they believe that when they are bathing in the river on a special astrological constellation, they will be free from sins and also free from reincarnation, because the Hindus are believing in reincarnation. And back to the kumbh that Vishnu was taking with his bird Garuda. Where at the end, the pot fell down on earth and on Nasik. Nasik is also one of those four holy places where these religious festivals in a circle of 3 years, and every 3 years in another place of these holy places, and every 4 years. It's Nasik, Ujjain, Haridwar, and Allahabad. And when I have known about this festival, I wanted to go there and to make a documentation. And in fact, I went there, and the year before, 1998, there was the Kumbh Mela in Haridwar. It's up in the mountains where the Ganga is coming down from the mountains, and first time is flowing in the out from the mountains. And Haridwar is also a very important place for yoga schools, like Rishikesh. There are a lot of yoga schools there, and I wanted to go there. So I went there for preparation 1 year before, 1997, and in this time I have known a German lady, Yamunagiri. Her name is Yamunagiri, is a Hindu name she has got from her teacher. She was living for 11 years in a cave in Himalaya, up in the mountains, and Chilmil Gufa. Chilmil Gufa is a very important cave. It's said that it's a cave where all the light is coming together.
Yes.
Shiva, one of the three goddess, was meditating in this cave for thousands of years. And when I was in Rishikesh with my son Amir, and this time I took my son Amir with me to travel.
Amir, from your Egyptian husband?
Yes, I married the second time with an Egyptian, and my second son is Amir, is from an Egyptian.
Where you met the father of Amir?
I met him in my hometown.
Vienna?
Yes. No, it was in Innsbruck, because I was born in Innsbruck. And I went with Amir, and we met this German lady, Yamunagiri, who was already initiated in a life of yogi from her teacher. So she was already has got her initiation to live as a nun.
Oh.
And he was also telling her, look, after you have traveled around a lot in India, you should stay 12 years in this cave, and after I will tell you what else is coming. But it happened that after these 11 years, she has to go back to Germany to make her passport. But
This is a practice of Hinduism.
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 Yes, she is like a sadhvi. A sadhvi is a yogini, and she is learning from her master um, all the secrets of yoga and how to live, how to deal with all the rituals, and to learn from the master how to live this life as a yogi. So she was my contact person also to go deeper into this subject. And it was 1998, 97 when we met her. 1998 I was the first time at a Kumbh Mela festival in Haridwar. In 2001 I prepared myself to go to Allahabad to this very, very big Kumbh Mela.
There how many months did you spend in India?
In India, several times, not so long time, because I was working. I was always selecting some secret places, and I to documentate these places and the Kumbh Mela. So the next Kumbh Mela after Haridwar Kumbh Mela was Allahabad. There have been in this time 2001 maybe 33 million people coming together.
Oh.
Now this time 2025 there have been 700 millions of people passing this Kumbh Mela in Allahabad.
I mean, at that time, you spent around 2 months in India, every visiting to India?
No, not even so long. I was really, like, let's say, moving very quickly, because I have known which places I want to document. Or want a visit, and so I made a plan, and people there were helping me all the time. But 2001, when I have met Yamunagiri's teacher and master, I was becoming also, let's say, his disciple or student.
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 So you started your path as a Hinduism in 2001.
Yes.
يعني يبقى في سنة 2001 هي بدأت طريقها كهندوسية في الهند، ولكن هي كانت بتروح الهند من قبل كده مثلا بحوالي 5-6 سنين. في الأول راحت مع زوجها الإيطالي، بعدين لما انفصلوا هي قابلت بعد كده حد مصري يعني، واتجوزته في البلدة بتاعتها نسبورك في فيينا في النمسا يعني. وبعد كده خدت ابنها أمير وبدأت تروح بيه الهند برضو بحثا عن الطريق الروحي ده، أو على فكرة التطهير وفكرة إنها إزاي تلاقي ربنا يعني. فبدأت في 2001 طريقها بقى. So after that?
So after this, he gave me also a mantra for meditation, and I continued with my, let's say, Hindu practices.
المعلم بقى اداها المانترا اللي تقدر تقولها، وبدأت طريقها زي مثلا في الصوفية الشيخ بيدي ذكر، هي بدأت المانترا. ماشي، اوكي زين.
But far away from any initiation. I mean, because initiation only if you have really a very ascetic and a very close connection to your master. And I guess he has also seen that I am not one who could be able to be a yogi for the future. So I have got just a small mantra that was like, let's say, protecting me. And I also have a very nice experience with him, because when I met him and he put his hand on my head, there was a lot of light coming from his hands through my body.
Great. Again, the name of this master, the name?
Tanapati Mahensri Santoshgiriji Maharaj.
Maharaj.
He was from North India, and he was in this time when I have known him, he was a Mahant, a big Maharaj in Haridwar, in a temple. Yes.
How many years you were a student for him?
Not so many years, until he passed away. Until he passed away, 2008.
Yani around how many years?
Yeah, this is 7 years.
7 years.
Yes, 7 years. Because also during this time, this German lady who was living 11 years in the cave, Yamunagiri, she has to return to Germany to make her passport, and after that she couldn't return to India because she didn't get any permission. So she has to stay in Europe again, but she was living her life like in India as a nun, and because a nun cannot work, she has to do all the duties that a yogi has to do from morning to night, and all her prayers and rituals and everything. But in this time, she had also already disciples from Berlin to Rome. I mean, she has a lot of people who visited her in the cave in this Himalaya place, because the people have known that there is a German lady who is living in this cave. So during this time, she was staying also many times with us, and I have seen how she lived, how she do her daily
Is this in India or in Germany?
In Austria.
In Austria. She came to Austria?
She came to Austria to live with us.
بتتكلم على سيدة ألمانية كانت عاشت 11 سنة في كهف في هناك يعني في الهند، وبعد كده هي الست دي زي علمتها وساعدتها في الطريق الروحي، وعاشت بعد كده في فيينا في إنسبورغ وبدأت إنها تتعلم منها إزاي إنها تبقى مريدة يعني. طيب.
Yes, and so we have seen her daily practice, and I did still.
What was the daily practice?
There's arti, there is puja at night, arti at night, puja in the morning.
What do you mean of
like you have to use your Ganga water, for example. You have your place where you do your prayers and your mantras. It's a place in your room where you stay, where you offer your Ganga water, your prayers, your everything. So you have to clean yourself before all of this. Of course, when you get up, you have to clean yourself and make this cleaning with water and some mantras, I guess. I don't know, because I'm not initiated as a nun, so I have just seen how is the daily routine. And from the morning to the night, there are different routines that and prayers that they have to do. They have to do also their Hatha Yoga practice for the body, their mantra recitation for the mind. So they have a whole program during this day, and in between they prepare their food, or in this case also for us. And
so it is 9 years as a Hindu, 9, right? Or
7 years.
7 years
as we said before.
So, how did you find Islam? Tell me that story back.
Islam.
Turning point.
Yes, When I went the first time to India, 1984, we went through Karachi, and in Karachi, I have seen a Holy Quran on the table in the hotel.
فأول مرة راحت إنديا الهند في 84 شافت القرآن فين؟ You saw him
In the hotel, I have seen this Quran, and I opened this book because I wanted to know what is this book, and I have seen these Arabic letters and was very surprised and was thinking this must be a holy scripture, and I would like to learn. I would like to know what is written inside this book. And when we went to Kashmir, it was then Ramadan, and I was listening the first time the call for prayer.
the same year, 84?
It was 84, yes,
84,
1984. We
Oh.
went, first we went to Kashmir, and it was during Ramadan.
ماشي.
And 2007,
في 2007
no, excuse me, 1997, when I went to India for this research for the preparation for the year after for the Kumbh Mela, this big religious
سنة
festival.
97 راحت الهند تاني عشان تحضر احتفال كبير.
I was looking for another reportage, but especially about women. So I did a reportage about the forgotten widows of India. I mean, the widows in India, and this was touching me a lot.
وكانت بتشتغل صحفية، مصورة صحفية، وبتكتب ريبورتاجات عن يعني الأديان في الهند.
Because I was not understanding why people are treating their mothers in this very sad way. Because time ago, when the husband passed away, they buried their wives alive on fire. So they burned their wives because they said that the soul of the wife has to go with the husband. And this for me was very, very strange because
This is in Hinduism?
yes.
Oh, okay.
And when I have known this, I was questioning myself, why is a religion that so is praying to goddess, female goddess, why they are treating their mothers like this? Because they have to wear a white sari so that everybody know that they are outcasts. They cannot walk anymore. They cannot marry anymore. So they have a very, very bad status in society. And
هي بتقول انها لقت في الهندوسية يعني زي حاجات غريبة او ممارسات غريبة، ومنها ان الام يعني الام لما الزوج بيموت بيمنعوها من again this when the husband is died.
Yes, when the husband passed away, they were buried with the husband.
بيخلوا الست يدفنوها مع الزوج. كانوا بيتعاملوا مع المرأة بطقوس غريبة.
But this was time ago. But there are still places they practicing this.
ده كلام طبعا قديم قوي، لكن في بعض الأماكن في الهند بتعمل كده، لما الزوج بيموت بيدفنوا الست معاه.
So there is a place in India, Vrindavan. It's near Taj Mahal. It's near Agra. Where is the Taj Mahal? There is a place where many of these widows are living because they get their food there. They stay in abandoned private houses in groups, and they try to live together with the little food they get. So they like from the pilgrims. They get the money from the pilgrims. It's in a social system. From the priests, they care about this money, and they give the widows a part of like, let's say, food, but this is not enough to live. I mean, they have only their one clothes, like a white sari.
يعني المرأة اللي جوزها بيموت عنها في الهندوسية، يعني وضعها بيبقى صعب جدا، وبيحطوها في مكان هي بتقول انه قريب من تاج محل، بدوها اكل قليل. فالتعامل للحالة دي كانت شايفة انه الستات بتتعامل بشكل سيء في الطقوس دي، فهي شايفة انه ده ازاي يبقى عادل بالنسبة للإله الرحيم يعني. Okay.
So when I come back to New Delhi after this documentation I have made, I went to the
This is 97?
1997.
97 سنة 97 الكلام ده.
I went I went to the Maqam of Nisamuddin Awliya of Nisamuddin. Yes.
This is Muslim Indian monk?
Yes, it's in New Delhi. Very famous Awliya.
Who told you to go there?
Nobody. It was by intuition. It's because I always visited also Muslim shrines by intuition. In New Delhi there are several Muslim أولياء.
هي راحت تزور بعض الأولياء المسلمين بالحدس كده، محدش قال لها، فهي اتشدت وراحت زارت في نفس السنة دي. وبعدين
and I don't know how I was praying there, like inside myself I said, look, God, please, if you want me to know the truths, and there is any truths in this life, please guide me and show me the way.
Because طلبت من ربنا في المقام ده انه لو في حقيقة ممكن اعرفها، يا رب قولها لي ووضح لي الحقيقة اللي المفروض اعرفها.
Because I was very confused after this documentation I have made. I was not convinced anymore with this religion.
كانت متلخبطة كتير بعد المقالة اللي هي كتبتها عن الأرامل وعن ازاي الستات بتتعامل في الهندوسية، خصوصا اللي زوجها بيموت والحاجات اللي بيعملوها والحرق الجثث وكده، فكانت محتاجة انها تبقى متيقنة وتلاقي طريق للنور. وبعدين
and
then
and then of course many years were passing because I still continued with my yoga practice. I mean, hatha yoga is for the body anytime is very good, and I did like my mantra I have got from my master. And then 2004 I have been in Konya to visit مولانا جلال الدين
ما شاء الله. في 2004 راحت تزور في تركيا قونيا المقام مولانا جلال الدين الرومي.
Because
at that time you were Muslim or still?
No, I was not. I just was interested in Islam all the time. I mean, I read a lot of books. I read also about Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We have a famous German lady. She was professor of theology, Annemarie Schimmel. I read a lot of her books, so I was. I know about Islam, and 2004, when I have been in Konya, also I went to the Maqam of Mevlana Jalaluddin Rumi. I met a Jama'at, they made Zikr. I went to join the Zikr. I went to the mosque. I went to the hammam beside the mosque. They were cleaning me up. When I went to the mosque, I prayed with the women there. I tried to pray and to bow down, and it was very nice experience. And I buy a Quran in German and Arabic. I buy my first Holy Quran.
This is in the same trip in 97.
In 2004 in Konya.
يبقى في نفس الرحلة دي هي لما زارت مولانا جلال الدين الرومي حضرت الذكر، خدوها في حمام قريب واستحمت وعلموها ازاي تصلت يعني معاهم، واشترت قرآن بالألماني العربي. And
till 2007. I met last time our Indian master. I was in India again, and I visited him. And also in this time, I went again to the maqam of Nizamuddin Aulia
Okay. In India.
in India. And the year after, our master passed away. Sri Mahant Santosh Girichi Maharaj.
Oh.
And the year after, I have been, before I went to India in 2007, I have been in Egypt and have fixed 3 exhibitions for the year 2008 in Mahmoud Mokhtar Gallery, in El Savi Cultural Wheel, and in the Indian Cultural Center.
It was for you the first time to visit Egypt?
No, it was not the first time to visit Egypt, but to try to make exhibitions, because at this stage I have been for many years a photographer, and I was thinking I could start to make exhibitions.
This is in 2007.
2007.
At that time, you were Muslim or still?
No, I went to India to visit my master, and I went again to this Nizamuddin Aulia Maqam, and I was also, by intuition, I bring rose flowers there, and I saw the people, they are going there breeding rose flowers, and
great.
And it was so beautiful, and everything was so joyful and blessed, and so I went there again.
Can you wanted to take a break and then continue? طيب خلاص احنا we will take a break and back إن شاء الله. شكرا.
Okay.
مع السلامة. باي باي.